Together is just one of the many films you can catch this Friday during date night at the movies. Cinema United and the Cinema Foundation introducing this one-night-only nationwide event.
So joining us with the details on the deals being offered and the movies to see is Daniel Loria, Senior Vice President at the Box Office Company. So good morning, Daniel. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
So tell us what this is all about.
Well, it's a great initiative going on in select theaters nationwide, organized by the Cinema Foundation to get people with new incentives to go back to the movies this weekend, catch up on a movie that maybe you didn't get to earlier this summer, or watch something new. We just saw a clip from Together, the new movie from Dave Franco and Alison Brie. Married couple, by the way, in real life, playing a variation of a married couple in this movie.
Yeah. Okay, so tell us about the deals that are being offered in our area to get people to go back to the theater. Because so many people were like, oh, you know, movies are released and then a week later they're on streaming. Why can't I just wait till I get home?
Hey, I know that's a concern for lots of folks. The reality right now is there's a lot of films playing exclusively in theaters that are part of this special. So we have different theaters offering somewhere between 2-for-1 concessions. That could be popcorn, that could be candy, that could be soda. Theaters like AMC, Regal, Showcase have these specials. And a lot of independent cinemas all over the tri-state area are also offering specials on concessions.
So there's a couple new movies then hitting the big screen this Friday. Honey Don't and Splitsville. So talk to us about those two films.
So those are two good new release picks for this weekend. You know, what I love about living in New York is you get to see movies that might not make it out nationally, movies in this area that are more, let's say, festival picks. Both these movies played at the Cannes Film Festival earlier this year. They're both very well reviewed, and they both, I think, have a spin for this theme of date night at the movies. Honey Don't, coming from a married couple, Ethan Coen, half of the Coen brothers duo, and his partner, Trisha Cook, coming in with this movie, a neo-noir with Margaret Qualley starring there. And Splitsville is, let's say, an irreverent, independent comedy, romantic comedy about an open marriage. If you want to get a little bit more exciting on date night.
On a date night, talking about
what about an open relationship? Okay. And then we talked about Together, right? But what's it about?
Now, Together is about a couple that's having some issues. They decide to go into a cabin to work them out, like every couple does. But in a nice genre twist, the word together ends up fusing the film and the couple itself. So two bodies become one in a very literal sense in this film.
Wait, what?
It's body horror. You have to give it a chance. You know, these are the sort of date movies that, at least in my generation, you'd go see a horror movie for a date movie. That'd be okay.
Yeah, you'd hope that they would hold on to you.
It's like that movie with Demi Moore. That was like a whole...
Oh, gosh, yeah.
The Substance last year. That was fun. Yeah.
So there are also, like you had mentioned earlier, some films that are making a return then?
Yes, you have a couple of re-releases, part of this theme, with some really good specials. You've got in New Canaan, the Playhouse offering 2-for-1 tickets for The Wedding Singer, which is coming back to theaters. You've got rom-coms from the last couple of years, like Trainwreck, also making its way back to theaters, and The 40-Year-Old Virgin also coming back to cinemas.
Funny, that's funny.
Well, some people say that some of these movies you should really only see on a big screen.
That's a different experience, right?
It really is.
Yeah. Where can people find out more information?
So check out your local theater listings. Every theater has a different special, right? So you might have a 2-for-1 popcorn, or if you check out, let's say, some of the Showcase Theaters locations up in White Plains or the Westchester area, they have a 2-for-1 special on a lot of the expanded concessions options like pizzas, hot dogs, etc. So local theater listings is probably the best bet.
If they see a surge in people going and buying these 2-for-1 deals and the concessions, do you think maybe they'll bring the cost of things down? Because I think maybe people aren't going to the movies because it's just so darn expensive.
It is expensive.
I know that's a concern, but the good thing that we're seeing right now is there's a lot of theaters that are having more discount days, Tuesdays and Wednesdays. For those folks that don't want to pay top dollar to go on a Friday night in a packed theater, I'm like that myself. Tuesday, Wednesday discounts, almost every theater nationally has them, where you can go in at a half-price ticket in many cases, or at least matinee pricing all day, to see it with less of a crowd.
Yeah, I like going early during the week.
Yeah.
And then it's cheaper because of our schedule. I do. I go during the week.
But I mean, if you take your kids to the movies to go see something like Minions or whatever, it's like $100-something bucks.
I know. Well, after all the popcorn and everything. Anyway, Daniel, thank you so much for coming in. We'll see you at the movies.
Thank you.
Good stuff.